his name's Dylan Walker, but he was like Bryan, Callen, and Brendan Schaub, and I got in to watch, and I'm like, oh, all right, cool, this is fun, this is stuff like that. So he really introduced me, and then I moved out here. Well, I came to visit a year ago. I did the open mic, crushed. Adam was like, what are you doing? Are you living here or what? And I was like, nah, actually I planned on moving here in a couple months. But he was like, well, let me know when you get back. I'll give you and tell him I'll give you a call back or whatever. And the energy I got from that was like, don't leave. That wouldn't make sense. He gave me like, I could be forgotten. So I kind of just stayed, crashed a comics friend's couch, and did my call back, and then I got passed at the mothership on my second call back. Yeah,
that's incredible.
Yeah, it was kind of like,
what a day.
Yeah, I was living out here with 3 t-shirts and 2 pairs of pants.
Yeah, man, making money is not easy nowadays.
It's not, but it's worth it. It's worth it being here, being around what's happening here.
Well, you're gonna, I got plans, and I think that there's too much potential and too many people. You know who else is really good? Miles Johnson.
Miles is amazing.
Isn't he?
Miles is, I tell him all the time, he's a comic. So where it's like, he's so good that when he's at his peak, he's one of the people that if you're in town as a comic, you're going to go like, I want to go see what he's doing. He's like amazing.
Quiet.
Sniper.
He's a sniper.
Sniper.
He's a sniper.
Sniper.
Like he's like just this dude who, he works at the mothership.
Yeah.
He wears nondescript clothing. He's a smaller dude.
He's in the
quiet.
Club. Yeah.
And then I see him on stage and I'm like, excuse me?
Sniper.
That's refreshing.
Yeah.
Sniper. Smart. It sounds like, I don't know, he's just got a different,
he's a different gear. He's
right.
It just like I work with him in a hallway, and just like the riffs in the hallway, like when he's starting, it's like, oh, whoa,
yeah,
whoa,
yeah.
And like you draw that only from certain people, like it's people that are good at comedy and good at what they do, and then you meet somebody that's just in person, just everything you want to be. You're like, how am I funny? And this guy is like this.
Bro, I don't know about you, but I've done 5 specials, and I was watching my last one, which I think I just missed the mark on. It doesn't matter. It gelled later on, but I'm trying to be too whatever it was.
Critical of yourself.
No, I'm trying to be too. No, in the special, I was just
special.
trying to be a little bit too. It wasn't I wasn't trying. It just probably came off a little heavy-handed. It doesn't matter. It gelled 3 months later, and I was like, all right, well, that's the way that is. But more importantly, like I'll watch myself, and I watch this 5 hours of material, and I can't even get through it.
Why not?
Because I hate myself. I hate me. I hate everything. And then I'm watching 10-minute podcasts. Yeah. I'm like, I just didn't. And so I hate myself, of course. I'm so critical of myself, and I can't help it, because sometimes I'm just like, maybe I'll quit everything. And then I hear Jane Lynch talking about it yesterday on some radio, so how much she likes me and how great I am. And I almost started crying. I was like, damn, that's so nice, because I've been so mean to myself.
Yeah.
You know?
Do you ever use that as like, because like when you listen to yourself, you're like, I feel like everybody has that little hate of their own voice and stuff like did I just really say that, or is this what I really sound like? Are you watching that for the improvements though? Like, next time I do this is not gonna. Yeah,
but I mean, I'll never stop. Like, what I ended up doing is I started creating again. I started writing. I was like, maybe I'll just write topical shit now. Mm-hmm. But I watch Nate Bargatze. He's so funny. Yeah. Like, I understand why Nate's so talented, why he's so popular. I like him anyway as a person. But like Sebastian Maniscalco, Nate, some people are just like, they're just universally funny, just the way they look at shit. And I just wish I was a little more. Why do I have to talk about like a Chinese guy playing the piano? But I just get these ideas and I just go.
But that's beautiful, because that's the niche to work in, where it's like everybody does not have that. That's what I like more, is like people are more pen. Like you say, Nate, he's like more sit down and formulate this like well written thing. Like we have that, but also the performer in you doesn't want to just be this script.
I wish I could. Wish I could. But
so
I'm
that's what's beautiful about it.
I'm sitting there talking about Chopin. I don't know anything about piano. I'm just doing crazy shit.
But that's
I'm talking about
beautiful, and I love it. It's because it's like it makes me. I used to be, when I started, I was so physical, and then I was in a scene where it was like writers. So that amped my writing ability up to be able to, like, this is how I want to express myself. And I lost the performative side a little bit. That's probably more. I think if you are a better performer than writer, you could make it further than somebody that's just a writer.
I've always been a performer.
Yeah, and you have the GOAT performances where it's like just intricate movements that if I can do this, you have to talk to create the same thing, and I turn my neck and I'm getting the same reaction. So what are we doing here?
Yeah, I was always physical as a motherfucker. The knock is you're physical because you can't write jokes, but I don't know. I was just physical. When I tell a story, I use my body. Right?
But even when you're talking with a friend, if you're talking with a friend and a joke's land, are you like, you didn't write that?
So true.
Yeah, so it's like, what are we talking? Because there is a writing aspect to the side, and a lot of those people took over like the writing roles and the big stuff. I think it became a culture where it's like, you got to be able to do this. You have to have some writing ability, but you can write on stage. You can go up there and say something. Is it not funny? And I can edit it in real time.
That's so true. And also, it's none of your business if it's funny or not. Just do it.
Yeah.
And then you move on. Like,
it's a joke.
It's a joke, bro. And I'm not doing specials anymore. I'm just gonna release 20 minutes at a time.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I'm just release clips. I don't know.
Do an acting off special.
Huh?
An acting off special.
That'd be good.
That'd be fire.
That'd be real good.
That'd be fire.
Yeah, man.
You do a little intro in the beginning. You get bop.
All right, Callen is cracking. He's still complaining about that stupid special he did, bombing and tanking, which is exactly what it did. But, I mean, Callen, I've already given you the advice, and I know you watch these videos. Get away from Bappa, and your career will get better, just like everybody who got away from Bappa. Look, I know you blame yourself and the allegations that happened for the Fighter and the Kid podcast being ruined. But the main culprit is Shab. And the lawsuits and the going out to Bobby Lee and all the other stuff he's done and continues to do to this day. So this whole thing of, oh my God, and what does he mean by 3 months later it gelled? Well, after he released, what does that mean? Now it's getting views? I mean, that's good, I guess, but I mean, it's not the way you're doing it. It's just the fact of you're attached to that idiot. And as long as you're attached to that idiot, your career is done. Look at Mark Harley. Got away from Shab. I don't know what Mark Harley did before Shab, but the second he got away from Shab, every video he drops on Instagram gets like 1 million views. He was in not a Super Bowl commercial, but the Super Bowl commercial of the year, the Macho Man one. He was just in a, what is it, Little Caesars or Pizza Hut commercial? I forget. But, like, the dude's now doing commercials and stuff. All because he got away from Bappa. Could you imagine if he was still with Shab, what he'd be doing? Still be wrangling addies and baddies and not on set with, who did he do that commercial with? Antonio Banderas? Yeah, he'd be hanging out with Bappa and Chin and Cheddar Bob. But now he gets to hang out with all those other guys. So, but that's what you need to do, Callen. But let me know your thoughts in the comments.